to a very important election. With assembly elections around the corner, there is another flashpoint in battleground Karnataka over the entry of Amul in the state market. Karnataka's own dairy cooperative has now become a symbol of Kannadiga pride, with the opposition accusing the BJP government of targeting the livelihoods of dairy farmers by allowing the entry of Amul. In fact, the government has been accused of trying to merge Nandini with Amul. Protests have erupted in several parts of the state, with pro-Kannadiga groups hitting the streets and vandalizing Amul products. The Congress has also joined the protests, with Karnataka Congress chief D.K. Shivkumar visiting a Nandini milk parlour to purchase its products, and claiming the Congress is committed to protecting dairy farmers. The BJP has accused the Congress of playing petty politics over a move that will only boost the state economy. The BJP is also priming its list for the state elections. The Central Election Committee had a meeting on Sunday, and as per sources, Chief Minister Basavaraj Bommai and BJP National's General Secretary C.T. Ravi will be contesting from the seats they contested in 2018. Sources say B.S. Yedurappa's son, B.Y. Vijayendran, is likely to contest from Shikaripura. The first list of candidates is likely to be announced soon. So amidst a series of power plays ahead of the elections, who holds the edge?
ಇರ್ಲಿ ಅಮೂಲು ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಕಡೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ಸದ್ಯಕ್ಕೆ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮನೆ ರೈತರನ್ನ ನಿಮ್ಗೋಸ್ಕರ ಇಲ್ಲಿ बड़दाड़ता रहता रैतरना
इलेक्शन के टाइम पे ये राजनीति कांग्रेस और जेडीएस कर रहे हैं, इस बातों में कुछ मतलब नहीं है.
Now the Karnataka Congress has tweeted, and I'm quoting that handle, which says both Amul and Nandini have been built by the sweat of farmers. Just as Amul is a symbol of self-esteem for the people of Gujarat, Nandini is a symbol of self-esteem for Kannadigas. Let Nandini be traded and shown in the Gujarat market. Will Amit Shah allow it? So we are seeing this issue becoming a polarizing issue, an issue of Kannada pride. Will it actually become the talking point in the elections which are scheduled for 10th of May? What will be the political ramifications of it? Remember, what is clear is that no dairy concern, including the mighty Gujarat Cooperative Milk Federation, is in a position to take over the Karnataka Cooperative Milk Federation only because of the price difference that is there. So is this an issue which will give an edge to the Congress party, because its state president, Mr. D.K. Shivkumar, has latched onto it. They are mobilizing farmers. We are seeing protests by pro-Kannadiga groups on this issue. Let me bring in my guests. S. Prakash, Karnataka BJP spokesperson. Lavanya Balal is Congress spokesperson. T.R. Prasad Gowda is a senior leader of the JDS. Sonam Mahajan is a political analyst. We also have Chetan Jiral. He is a federalism activist. I'm going to begin with you, Chetan. The fact is, because of the price, KMF milk marketed under the Nandini brand as opposed to Gujarat cooperative milk, that is Amul, is the cheapest in India. So why is this really a talking point? We know the facts, we know what it does for the farmers there. Who is really intruding in this space?
Right. So I think this is more of, rather than more than economics, it's more about the Karnataka pride, right?
Yes.
So I think, as you've said, this issue is not only about Amul entering into the Karnataka, right? So it's all about another entity which is backed up by a political party or backed up by the Home Minister of Government of India, Mr. Amit Shah. When he was back in Karnataka in Mandya, he said about merging the cooperative societies like Amul and KMF to bring in to make a new federation, right? And then what our stand is that KMF is Karnataka's pride, and it is doing really well.
But Chetan,
and KMF is
Chetan, the fact is also that Amul has been selling milk in northern Karnataka markets such as Belgaum, Hubli, Dharwad since 2015, and they are now entering only the Bengaluru city.
Yeah, so it's as I said, it's not just about the economics, right? It's more about the timing, right? Now it's the election season, and then what is happening is, if you go by what is happening in the political scenario in Karnataka today, you see that the government of Karnataka is trying to support, the BJP is trying to support what Amul is trying to do. If you see, our ministers are defending Amul coming into the market, right? And that's where I think this has become a political point for other political parties, which are trying to
Mr. Prakash,
this
fine enough. I get you. So Chetan, are you also planning to continue with these protests, or will it come to a halt now, with clarification coming in from the BJP and the government?
I think as long as KMF is going to retain as is, and as long as we don't have any other external factors trying to invade the operations of KMF, I think the fights will continue, and it's Karnataka's pride, as I said. And we will continue to protest against any merger or acquisition of KMF with Amul or any of those federations.
This is the least. This should have been the least of your concern. But why are you making this election about the Kannada pride now?
Because, as I said, first of all, again, if you go by the history of KMF, right? So it's built for the farmers of Karnataka.
No, I understand that, Chetan. The question is for Mr. Prakash. I'm coming to you, Chetan. Yes.
First of all, let me clarify. Amit Shah never said the Amul and KMF must merge in Mandya public meeting. He only said both the cooperatives should work on a cooperative basis to expand further in other parts of the country. These people are spreading misinformation campaign and call themselves as activists. What a ridiculous thing it is. When they don't even listen to the speech properly and they want to hold protest and demonstration. This is the fate of this agitation. Secondly, Nandini is also a very huge, big company, 25,000 crores worth size of the company. And the milk it sells is at 39 rupees, whereas the Amul rate is 54 rupees. Who would buy a product which is 14 rupees higher than the KMF Nandini milk? And Nandini has also got footprints in several states. If these people, activists, blindly calling Nandini is pride of Karnataka and no other company should enter Karnataka and sell their milk, such campaign will definitely affect the commercial viability of the product in other places. And it will indirectly affect the farmers of Karnataka also.
No, why trigger a row over something which has not been said, Lavanya Balal?
Sorry?
Why trigger this politics over something which has not even been said?
Well, let me make it very clear. On 10th of October 2022 in Guwahati, when Mr. Amit Shah addresses the plenary of cooperatives, milk cooperatives, he clearly said Amul will merge with 5 other state cooperatives. We would like to know which are the 5 other milk cooperatives he was talking about.
Don't lie. You are a national spokesperson. Don't lie on the national channel.
Mr. Prakash, please don't interfere.
No, you are. I cannot remain quiet when you are lying.
Maria,
you have an evidence, put before it.
Let him speak.
No, you
Maria,
please
the
Lavanya, the question is, we know the facts of it, and why is there a controversy over something which is really not true?
Why is it not true? When Mr. Amit Shah says we will be collaborating with Nandini, Amul will be collaborating with Nandini.
Collaborating is not the same as taking over or expanding Nandini.
Maria, I request, this is my request.
Sure, please go ahead.
That the BJP person not interfere when
Go ahead, ma'am, go ahead.
I complete my sentence, please. In December 2022, Mr. Amit Shah says Amul will collaborate with Nandini. Also, he amended the cooperative society law in 2022. He is the cooperative law minister. You look at the amendments that has been done. What has the BJP done in the last 4 years to help the farmers of Karnataka? 2014, our production was 43 lakh liters. We gave 5 rupee extra incentive for the farmers, which increased it to 75 lakh liters by the year 2018. What has the BJP done for the farmers? For the farmers who were dependent on Nandini in the last few years. They have done nothing. Is the Amul legacy of the BJP? No, it is a legacy of Congress. Nandini is a legacy of Congress. What has the BJP done for either of these cooperatives?
Okay.
This is just an
A quick
agenda
response
by
from you, Mr.
Amit Shah
Prakash.
to control more and more cooperatives.
Okay, Mr. Prakash, respond.
See, the subsidy for the milk suppliers was first introduced by Mr. B.S. Yedurappa when he was Chief Minister. 2 rupees was paid per litre by Mr. Yedurappa when he was Chief Minister. Later on, Mr. Siddaramaiah increased it to 5 rupees. This lady is saying we increased it to 5 rupees. It is untrue. Every word she speaks is fabricated, and misinformation campaign she is indulging in. It is an election time. Election is round the corner. They believe by stoking controversy on a non-issue, they can win the election. I am very sorry. They are damaging the reputation of the Nandini brand, which is very reputed, and in a commercial venture, damaging an image
No,
of
but the larger
company
question is that if it is being seen as states' pride, what is the stand of JDS now? Mr. Gowda, what is the stand of JDS on this issue?
Madam, Nandini KMF itself is a profit-making organization by virtue, by itself. So I am demanding BJP let them concentrate on IOCL. What happened to IOCL and what happened to HP? All people are selling this kind of petroleum products companies, and they have sold already Indian Airlines because they are in loss. When it is doing on its own capacity, when Nandini is doing, why do you want to merge this KMF into?
What exactly is the logic behind this collaboration, Mr. Prakash?
No, first of all, these people want to continue with their misinformation campaign. Very unfortunate. They come on the national channel and shamelessly say BJP is advocating merger of Nandini with Amul.
Election or anything.
100%
I am asking very specific
and I'm very sorry. Just because the election is around the corner, they cannot go on campaigning, doing misinformation campaign. Do they have any evidence to prove that Amit Shah said both the companies should merge? Let them produce it. The issue is one tweet by Amul company. They wanted to introduce the Amul milk in Bangalore. They have trying to take advantage of it. In 2017, Mr. Siddaramaiah allowed Amul to sell its milk product in Hubli, Belgaum, and other North Karnataka states. And the very Siddaramaiah is making wild allegations, writing rude tweets about the same Amul today. They have double face, double standards. Shamelessly they advocate all this.
Mr. Prakash, you are lying. Mr. Prakash, you are lying on national TV. I am not
lying. You are lying on a national channel. I have evidence to show it.
Please tell us, Mr. Prakash, in Guwahati, when Mr. Amit Shah said Amul will merge with 5 other milk cooperatives, which were the 5 other milk cooperatives he was mentioning? Sir, it is a matter of record.
I said he never said the 5 milk units to be merged, and don't bring Nandini into it.
Okay, let me bring in Sonam Mahajan now.
You should feel ashamed to call yourself a national.
Okay, Sonam Mahajan, how much of this is an election issue now in Karnataka, because we understand the number of farmers who are associated with Nandini?
Maria, I strongly feel it's a non-issue, and suddenly they are making an issue out of nothing. Amul has already been selling in Bengaluru for years. I've been procuring it myself. Apart from Amul, there are multiple other brands like Tirumala, Milky Mist, Heritage. Tirumala and Milky Mist are from Tamil Nadu. Heritage is from Andhra Pradesh. But it seems like, the opposition is only stuck on brewing the anti-Gujarat sentiment in the name of kind of opposing Modi. They're not understanding the fact that Modi is not equal to Gujarat. We have seen this happening for a long, long time, and we already see that Gujaratis who are living overseas, they're already being met with contempt. They are being attacked for simply being Gujaratis. This is opposition's way of getting back to Modi. They are trying to basically identify Amul purely as a Gujarati brand, whereas it has like pan-India, penetration. And there are other brands which are from southern states. Nobody seems to make a noise about that. And let me put it on record, having lived in Karnataka for a long, long time, this state is a state with high literacy rate. There is not too much appetite for identity politics or caste politics. Of course, to some extent it is, but Karnataka is neither Kerala nor Uttar Pradesh. It's a different state. You cannot do too much of identity politics or try and pick one Indian against another.
I'll ask Lavanya and Chetan to respond on that. So Chetan, this identity politics has little takers. Is that really true about Karnataka? Sonam is saying that.
I think you'll have to look at it from two different things, right? So
yes.
One, the issue of trying to BJP trying to support Amul in the whole exercise of trying to defend Amul versus Nandini. It clearly shows that they have got a political motive to say that there is a say from the Delhi High Command, which is trying to test the waters in Karnataka to see if it is feasible for them to merge. As Lavanya was rightly saying, in October 2022 in Guwahati, Mr. Amit Shah has spoken about merger of Amul with 5 other cooperatives. It's on the news. Please go and check on that, and it is there. And the second point is that the identity politics is there within Karnataka, and it's a Kannadiga pride, right? And it's not just about somebody saying that people of Karnataka are sober and then they don't indulge into a lot of hatred politics, which is true. But then over a period of time, we see that there are a lot of instances where the institutions which were built by the Karnataka people, the institutions have been subsumed by the government of India, like Vijaya Bank or many private banks which were there. They have been subsumed. So we fear that it is going to happen the same in the case of Nandini as well.
No, so you are saying, but isn't the Congress then guilty of fanning this insecurity, Lavanya?
Maria, I would like to respond to this, Maria. Nandini and Amul were two entities functioning side by side. There was no issues at all. Why did Mr. Amit Shah bring this issue up at all? Why did he have to, antagonize people both of Gujarat and Karnataka by talking about collaboration and merger? We were functioning normally, right? And when people are talking about, Sonam was talking about other brands being available in Karnataka, we have no issues with Amul or any other brand in Karnataka. What we have a problem.
Sonam is also saying that this is a non-issue. That this will not become an issue, strong enough for people to decide their vote.
Maria, if you would let me complete my sentence like you allow other guests. The issue is, in the recent past, after Amit Shah's statement, we have seen multiple times the scarcity of Nandini products in Karnataka. And we feel it is an artificial scarcity created by the BJP government. Okay. We have scarcity of milk, we have scarcity of butter.
Mr. Prakash, a quick word from you and the final word, please. Go ahead.
Nandini is a commercial organization selling milk in other states. More than 15 to 20% of its products are sold in other states. If every state decides to buy their own product, where will the Nandini stand in other states? It is, and then they have to cut down their production. They have to cut down the collection of milk from the farmers, for which these fake activists and this Congress party will be responsible. Congress party is already lost even the opposition space in Gujarat by instigating people against the Gujaratis. They will nationally, they will be wiped out in the near future with their shortcoming just to win the Karnataka election. Dividing the people on the national pride, state pride will cost very dearly for the Congress party.
Thank you so much for your time. S. Prakash, Lavanya Balal, T.R. Prasad Gowda, Sonam Mahajan and Chetan Jiral. Of course, this is an issue which will be in the political space in Karnataka, something that we'll track very closely. That's all from me. Thanks so much for watching.